What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? How's everybody doing? I know. It's my avatar, and sometimes y'all be like, "Oh, show your face, show your face." It's not about that over here. I show my face all the time. You guys know that. We there with each other. We get it. We get it. We get it. I just figured I'd come on here and chat with you guys for a little bit because I hadn't had a chance to go live that often, and I did tell you that I was going to start back going live in February. But you know what? It's going to happen. I have a couple of lives that I want to go ahead and do. A couple of food suggestions that you guys sent in that I'm going to go ahead and do. And then, I'm going to do my first review this month. And it's also my birthday month, y'all. Yes, yes. Honey, I'm excited about that. And what I didn't tell you guys is that my son is actually, his birthday is actually my birthday too. Or my birthday is his birthday. Or I don't know. He was born on my birthday, which was pretty much how all my kids were born. One, my middle son was born on Easter. Um, yeah, and then my youngest son was born on Mother's Day. So they were all special gifts given to me by God, and I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. Anyway, I wanted to come on here and I wanted to say what's up, how you guys doing. When you see this video, please go ahead and leave your comments and please share this video with your friends and family. That would be really cool. I would really appreciate it. And make sure you hit the like button on your way in. I don't know if I could do this, so hold on for a second. I'm going to go to my computer. I don't know. They were working on my computer, so I'm actually working from my phone and everything else like that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, so much is going on in my life, and it's crazy. But I would like you guys, if you care, to go ahead and say a prayer for me and my family. We are going through a lot, but I'm still trying to put some smiles and stuff like that on my face about it. All right, so hold on for a second. Let me see if I can go ahead and do some stuff, like maybe put up a poll or something. All right. Hold on. What I was trying to do, what I was trying to do, it looks like I can't get in there. Maybe not. So anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. Do me a favor. Oh, I know why. Uh, uh, I think I need to go to the other one. Maybe no, other user. Why is it doing that? Hmm. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I can't do that. So do me a favor, guys. Please share this video with your friends and family and stuff like that. Okay, I know I'm all over the place, but I'm very excited because I have a lot of stuff that's getting ready to come up that I would like to go ahead and share with you guys. I'm doing things a little bit differently this month, and I wanted to do it, wanted to get back regular schedule and on the boot that I did for last month because I was doing a lot more lives and stuff like that, and I was enjoying every moment of it. But there's a lot going on in my family, which is not permitting me to go live like I want to. So I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos, which is going to be very interesting to me. So I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos. So please go ahead and check them out. And I wanted to, I wanted to, um, I just can't understand something. Huh? Hold on. Huh? Maybe I could do it here. I know you hear me typing. I'm trying to, oh, no, can't get in there. All right, well, I guess I can't. But anyway, share this video. So anyway, I have a review coming up that I'm very excited about. So if you guys can do me a favor and hit that notification bell. I'm going to be doing my first review. And I have another review that I'm getting ready to set up, which I could tell you more about this one. So I have I went ahead and I have an Amazon storefront. And I've had this for years and years and years. Actually, to be honest with you, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but I wasn't sure how to use it. All I know is that I got it, I was excited, and I put up a bunch of stuff up on it, but I wasn't sure how to use it to the point to where it would be beneficial to me. So I looked and I noticed that I'm always having these situations where I am like a serial, what do you call that thing? Sorry about that. I am a serial selfie stick destroyer. I don't know how I don't know how I do it, but every time I turn around, I'm always destroying somebody's selfie stick or my selfie stick. It's ridiculous. I went through so many selfie sticks that it's just ridiculous. That phone's in eyeglasses. Like I can never keep the proper eyeglass. I can never, my cell phone, this is the only cell phone that I've had for this long that is still in the shape that it's in. And it's crazy. I'm always having to stop and regroup. I don't know if that's just a me thing or if it's a everybody thing, but anyway, that's what I'm going through with that. So anyway, long story short, um, I realized that I could do a suggestion of stuff that I would purchase myself and that I would like you guys, if this is something that you like to get, so you can go ahead and purchase it too. And I'm just looking for different ways to kind of, to do my reviews and stuff like that. So I'm getting ready to purchase some selfie sticks. And and I'm looking because I wish that I could get onto my computer, but it looks like I can't get like nothing is working for me today. This is another reason why I'm on here and my avatar is on here opposed to me, because even to that situation, I'm supposed to do things a little bit differently and it's just not working for me. But anyway, um it's not in this one, but the next one that I go ahead and I push up is going to be in that one. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about what I need to do is to come off of here and go into, because I think that do I automatically have it? Oh gosh, I wish I could get it. I know I'm all over the place, but anyway, I'm going to do a review on a selfie stick. And if you guys go to my Amazon store, Donna Denise Walker, if you go to Amazon on there, you could check out the different stuff that I got on there. And if you see a selfie stick that you're thinking about buying, but you want me to go ahead and review it first, definitely let me go ahead and know, and I'll definitely go ahead and do that and everything else like that. With that being said, I know that I came on here a little bit earlier and I was a little bit stressed out. And there's a lot going on in my family, and there's a lot going on personally with my family where, I realize the biggest thing, and this is the one thing that I know that we talk about it, and sometimes we talk about it when it's too late, and that's giving folks their flowers now, giving their, you know, and I honestly don't care if only one person hear this or a million people hear this. I just think it needs to be talked about the most. A lot of time we got loved ones that they're there in our lives and we love them, we adore them. They're very special to us and they'll always be special to us. But when it comes down to spending time with them or letting them know that you love them or giving them their flowers, you tend to always say they're going to be there forever. And you wind up talking about how good and special they were in your life when it's too late. And I think personally that we need to just really learn to absorb what God has given us in our lives right now. And He's given us a lot. He gave us family, He's given us hope. He's given us nurtured. He's given us love. And He's given us all of these things in life. Whereas a lot of times we take advantage of that because we feel like it's always going to be there. You know, you get busy in life. It happens. I do it all the time. I got a lot going on in my life right now. I'm extremely busy in a lot of things that I'm doing. Even though sometimes it looks like I'm doing nothing, I'm actually doing a lot. And those people around me that I need to reach out to and say, hey, how are you doing? How's everything going? How's life doing with you? And then hearing those stories that they may have that you'll never have that experience of hearing because you don't reach out to them. Do you ever know that when you go to somebody's unfortunately they're passing and you sit down amongst their peers and their friends and stuff and they all have individual stories about them and you sit there and you're like, oh, I never knew this about that person. Oh wow, I didn't know that this person was like that. Oh my god, they did this, they did that. Wow, that's amazing. You love to hear those stories. It gives you encouragement that, oh, I know a little bit more about them than I did before. But sometimes it would be nice if you can hear those stories firsthand. Like you just invest in people's lives because that's why I personally think that God has put certain folks in our lives because he knows that we need those ingredients of living, and that's personal enrichment from each other, that personal, encouragement that we may or may not need from each other, or just checking up on people. I think that's the true meaning of giving people their flowers today instead of putting their flowers giving them flowers it's too late when they can't smell the roses. You know what I'm saying? And I say all of that is because I speak for personal experience. There's a lot of people in my life that I want to reach out to, and I know I should reach out to. And it kind of grinds me up a little bit because I get so busy, and I'm like after the fact, oh God, I should touch out to those people. But you don't want it to be too late. I'm gonna tell you of a story. This is a story that happened 10 years ago or something like that. It was a very good friend. She was a very good friend of the family. um in my family, like if somebody brings you into the fold, then it's like you're not just that person's family, like you're everybody's family. And I'm sure a lot of people can talk about that about their family too, but this particular person, she was such a great, she was her presence, she was a different type of person. She had her quirks about her that was like sometimes over the top, but to know her is to love her. And so everybody became so fond of her in general, right? Can you guys hear me? Okay. They became so fond of her. And she, unfortunately, she found out she had, hold on for a second. Sorry about that, guys. Unfortunately, she found out that she didn't have, her body was working against her and she didn't have too much longer to be here with us. So she didn't want to just jump up and tell everybody, oh, this is what's going on with me. So she said she picked those who were really instrumental in her life. And she said, I want to get together with all my friends and I have something to share with you. And because of her personality, she was a little bit over the top. So there was no sense of urgency on my part to go see her because I figured I'm going to see her again. And whatever it is that important that she dramatically wants to get everybody together, well, I'll see her at another time, a case in point of my life. Um, you know, the next day, 2 weeks later when we have our family meal, like what is that important about it? Well, unfortunately, she told everybody what she was going through and how long she had to be here on this earth. So she shared those intimate moments with those people who showed up. And shortly after that, she was gone. And when I found out what was going on with her, it was when I got the call she was gone. And it tore me up because I felt like if I had taken that time, even if I couldn't make it, give her a call, talk to her, you know, share those personal experiences that God put into our lives that, you know, these people are. And I know that it's easier said than it's done because sometimes you get so busy. And when you think about it, it's too late and life be life. And I get that because life does be lifing. I mean, when they came out with that terminology, I was like, yeah, I get it. Like, that's my word. Life be lifing. Like, that's, if anybody, even though it came before that, I don't know who the original person was that came up with life be lifing, but now that is officially in my vocabulary. Life be lifing. So I get it. Life be lifing. But there were times where, you know, and I even remember because we lived in the same area and I could, like, walking to my house, to my apartment, you know, I could look up to her apartment. I could see her. And I remember her standing there just looking and just looking. And I looked and I was like, what is she doing? She's, you know, because she was known as being eccentric. So it was like, what is she doing? Like, why is she sitting there staring at me like that? And it kind of sat on me for a while. It really did. It sat on me for a while because it was such an odd moment in an encounter. You know what I'm saying? Here we are, you come to my house, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, because your family lived where they lived. And so you couldn't just get up and go to them all the time. So the times you couldn't, you definitely spent with us. And it was like you was considered, oh, is she coming? Is she coming? Okay, good, 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 good. So that was such a weird moment. And that sat on me for a long time. And so when I say to people, reach out to your loved ones, I say it with substance. You know what I'm saying? Where some people are like, you know, that's just your talking point. You're out there just saying that, but, you know, do you know what that really means? And actually, I'm saying this because somebody asked me that. They're like, yeah, you always, I notice on most of your lives or when you go on and you're talking, the biggest thing that you're always saying is, um, you know, um, give the people their flowers. But do you know what that means? And I had a deep conversation about it. And I told them about my experience. And when at the end of it, they were like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. And they're like, well, why don't you just open up about that? And I am. This is me opening up about it as much as I can. Because you know, you don't want to put people's names and stuff like that out there. But in this situation, those who know me and know of the situation will sit back and say, yeah, yeah, that's true. So just don't give up on your individual people around you, even if it's like, hey, I only got 5 minutes to talk to you. You good? You great? Everything good? Okay, and hang up the phone. If that's what you are, that's good. Believe me, that are you good? Everything great means a lot because I'm gonna tell you something. I got a couple of those people. Are you good? You great? And when I was going through what I was going through, because I tell you guys, I'm very open about this. Um, Back around 2019, I went through a health scare. I found a tumor that was wrapped around my lungs and a little bit of my spine. That was very scary for me because of how they explained about it. I didn't think I was going to be here. I just thought my life was over. You know what I'm saying? And then when they first go through it, you know, now you got to find out, okay, is it cancerous? You know, that's the first thing that comes to your mind. Like, what does this mean? Does that mean cancer? You know, does this mean I'm not going to be here much longer? And am I going to have to call up my loved ones and like, hey, guess what? You know, didn't know what that meant. But as time went on, we found out it wasn't cancerous. It was benign and it's something that is very rare. And I went through the stages of it. But in the process of going through that, right? I'm sorry. In the process of going through that, right? Um, it was good to hear somebody call me up and say, you good? You all right? All right. Well, I gotta go. That meant a lot to me. It did. Because I was like, oh, oh, okay. It was like a little drops a dose of feel good. You know what I'm saying? And you never know what somebody's going through in their life. They might not be on a microphone standing in front of millions of people and like, guess what I did today? And this is what some people are not that way. There's a lot of content creators that will get on here and they will let you know every part of their what's going on. And then there's people that will only show you what they want you to see. And there's people that will never tell you anything about their lives. So you don't know what's going on with people. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to reach out. So if like and I'm actually going to leave this up because I honestly realize that I'm live right now. Not, I see one or two people coming in on this. I'm going to leave this up forever. I don't care if it only gets up to 4 views. I don't care. But to me, I feel like it may be something that 4 people needed to hear. You know, I know it was all over the place in the beginning because I wanted to kind of share this out and all this other stuff so people can get it. But that's just me sharing for the day, and everything. But anyway, this month for me is a little, it's not is going to be as an outburst as I did last month. Last month I did a lot. I was on here live like practically every day. I really was. But based what I just explained to you guys, what was going on and everything else like that, it's going to slow down. It's going to slow down a lot. But I will be posting every day. So I will be putting up my shorts. I love doing the shorts. I will be posting up videos, which I'm getting ready to post up another video right now. So please check it out. And then I'm going to go live. So please hit that notification bell where I'm going to be going live and I'm going to be doing my review, my first big review. And remember, I sat down and I was on this live with you guys and I was like, oh, I want to do reviews. And I was like all over the place. I didn't know exactly where, how, and what. So that's coming up. So definitely check out. I have a podcast that's right here on the Donna D. Walker YouTube channel. There's a podcast. So if you go to my podcast, you'll see I have some stuff up there already, but I'm about to do my big review. It's going to be around my birthday, which I definitely would love for you guys to join me on my birthday. So it's going to be around the 24th. February 24th is my birthday, but it'll be around the 24th on my birthday and stuff like that. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. And so I want you guys to definitely join me. Whether you join me live or you come back at another time and you chill with me, that will be cool. I would appreciate it. So there's that going on. And of course, hit the notification bell because, you know, the month is not over. So I will be going live. So the month is not over. I'm sitting here talking now that, I might not be doing too many lives, but you know me. I just don't have a schedule. I had a schedule and it worked for when it worked. And it was doing good for when it's doing good. But just to give you guys some more updates of what's going on, I am an aspiring actress and I'm putting myself out there a lot more than I have ever in the past. And it's starting to pay off. So I'm starting to get more auditions for different roles and stuff like that. So with that being said, having a schedule where I could be here to be live is not going to work out. So hit the notification and make sure that that you are subscribed to my channel because I know a lot of people come, but they're not necessarily subscribed to it. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you can follow me on my journey. Oh, also, I've decided to take the big plunge. You'll see that more in my shorts than anything, in my YouTube shorts than anything. I am back on my weight loss journey. With being that I'm going up for a lot more roles, I want to look a little bit more healthier. I need to get a little bit healthier because my blood pressure is not doing so well. And it's because of poor eating and sleeping habits. And so I really want to get back into that. And I know I told you guys like sometime back, I don't know if I remember what it was, but I told you guys it was one of my epiphanies that I got, that I was up late middle of the night and I was like, hey guys. And I know you're like, oh my God, what you doing up? But anyway, there's that. Um, yeah, so I'm trying to get my sleep under control, and that's been out of whack of what personally what's been going on with me. Like mentally, I'm just not able to get to sleep because my body is so overworked and emotionally overworked and stressed out that I wind up staying up until like 4 o'clock in the morning and then waking up too late, you know, and then missing deadlines with my work, which is not good. They already know, so it's not like they can come on here and be like, "Oh, I was on your live," and I really, they already know. We already talked about it. We already set up a plan. I'm already working on it, and they're already happy with me now. So it's not news to anybody. I'm just telling you right now. So it's old news for you, new news for them. I mean, it's new news for you, old news for them. But anyway, with that being said, there's a lot going on. So when you do hear this video, and if it speaks to you in any kind of way, please leave your comments and let me know what you think. You can also reach out to me personally, the Donna D. Walker podcast at gmail.com. So you can reach out to me personally, the Donna D. Walker podcast at gmail.com. You can do several things with that. You can suggest to be a guest on the show. You can, if you have any reviews that you would like me to personally review, like if you have a, you know, a product or you have a location or you have an event or you have a food or whatever it is that you want me to review, I review all things within reason. If you have a subject that you wanted me to talk about on the show, or if you have like a food suggestion you'd like me to cook on here, definitely go ahead and send me an email to the Donna D. Walker podcast at gmail.com. And when I come off of here, um, I'll go ahead and put it up for the people that are come back and watching it. It'll be up already. But yeah, so if you would like to any of that, just go ahead and send out that email. So anyway, with that being said, I've been putting myself out there for some more roles. I have a lot of auditions coming up. No heavy hitters right now. I have personal projects that I'm personally working on that will be up and going again. And with that being said, I have a lot going on. So again, like I've been saying all through all of this, hit the notification bell. Um, I do want to say this. I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I want to thank all the folks that have shared this channel and all the folks that do go live with me at the time that I'm going live. I thank you for your words of encouragement, your emails that you send. That is so encouraging. I really do. I really appreciate you guys so much. And for the people who um, haven't subscribed, you know, you are more than welcome. I would appreciate it if you did. If this is if it's a channel that you like, I do everything. This channel is like many of them, but it really has its own flair to it because I'm over here cooking, interviewing folks, laughing, joking with you guys, taking you out to my special events, and bringing you behind the scenes of my projects that I'm doing. So I do the most over here. So if that's your channel that you like to rock with, definitely please subscribe. With that being said, I'm going to come off of here because I'm actually losing my voice right now. And I'm going to finish cooking my dinner. Today, for dinner, I will go ahead and put up a little short about it. I made I did this again. I did some pinto beans and some excuse me. I'm sorry guys. um I'm like my voice is dry now. I'm definitely gonna have to come up here. But I made some pinto beans and with some smoked turkey, and I'm doing it in my Instapot. And I love it because it's all in one. Like I can literally get up and watch TV, or I can come on here and talk with you guys. I can sit back and relax, get on the phone and talk, and my dinner will be done in 2 hours. Bop, bam, just like that. Only thing I gotta do is my side dishes, which is maybe in here is going to be some rice with it. I've done the pinto beans before with the turkey, all the same ingredients that I went live and did with you guys before. Only thing I did differently is I used, oh God, I can never say this word right. And I never will be able to. So it's sad because my family members say this word to me. I say it right at the time, and then I go back and say it wrong again. Habanero peppers. Did I say it right? I don't know. I maybe say it right. I don't know. So only thing different with the pot is that I use that. The difference is instead of me putting it in a pot to cook, I put it separately in some water. I let it boil a little bit and I took the water and I poured that into the pot because what I was afraid of is that I would turn around and I would take the habanero pepper. See, I'm saying it wrong again. Habanero pepper. Oh, honey, I can't say that word. I would put it in there, it would pop, and then it would be like pepper spray all up in this house, and I can't take it. So that with that being said, done, I'm sitting here waiting for my dinner to be done. I will do a short, okay? I will do a short and I will put it up so you guys can see it. So definitely check out my shorts. Thank you to all the people that are sharing my shorts. Gosh, I'm so like I looked, I was surprised. I didn't think anybody was sharing my shorts. Honestly, I didn't expect any. I didn't know how the short YouTube short universe goes. I really I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. All I knew is that you put up the shorts. I don't even know if it counts towards your watch hours. I don't know. Like I honestly don't. Like I don't know. I don't know. Well, I didn't know. I'm learning. I'm putting up. I'm learning. But for those who don't know, as I'm learning, I will definitely go ahead and let you guys know. So, um, it from what I and don't I can't confirm it because I got it from different sources and each one of them tell me a little differently. But what I'm gathering from it is that the shorts, it doesn't necessarily count towards the 4,000 watch hours that you need to get. Yeah, 4,000. Yeah. Small content creators, man, we're sitting here with our hands over our heads, like, how is this going to be possible? How are we going to, make a living out of this? How is it going to work? Just keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. That's what I'm telling myself. That's what I'm telling you guys. But anyway, the short, it kind of counts towards it. But anyway, what I did not know is you guys were sharing them. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to say I appreciate you because remember earlier I was talking about the flowers and how we should give people flowers now. I'm giving my flowers to you guys and saying thank you for sharing the shorts. I really appreciate you that for that. I mean, like virtual hugs to everybody. Virtual hugs and kisses to everybody. Thank you so much for supporting me and sharing those shorts. So I have a short that I'm going to put up tonight's dinner. It's turkey and beans again. Yeah, I made that already. I know, but we're like loving that because I don't know if you're, because mostly everybody that I've been talking to has been snowed in. We're snowed in. So that's kind of like comfort food for us. And so I'm going to put up a short showing you guys that. There's still snow on the ground out here, but I can see the roads, which is cool. So that means that we can enjoy the snow in our yard, but the roads are safe to drive. I'm sure, guys, please be careful. Even though your roads are clear, there's patches of ice. And I got into a really bad accident like 15 years ago. Like I had one of those cars that I was ashamed to get at the time, but that car saved my life because it was one of those big old 1965 or 70 cars. And it was And we call it the Silver Bomb Cadillac. That's what we called it. But anyway, I was driving to work. I was working at Taco Bell at the time. It was the first time, and I just became a shift manager. So proud of myself. Like, I was like really proud of myself. So I'm driving, and the roads look just like they're looking to me right now, which is clear. Like, you snow on the properties, but the road looked really clear. So I felt, and I was rushing because I had to get, and it was like I was working the night shift. So it was like around the twilight time. So the sun was down and all that other good stuff. And I'm rushing, and my wheel got caught on some black ice, and the car swerved around, hit the fire hydrant, and I ran into a church where the people, well, actually, it was the Kingdom Hall. I ran into the Kingdom Hall where the people in the Kingdom Hall was still in there, and they were in there on a meetings, like a regular, like they were having a, I forgot what they call it. Uh, they were having a meeting with some of their members. Now, it wasn't a full meeting, but it was like a pioneer meeting. They were having a pioneer meeting. So anyway, I'm driving to work, so excited because I just got this, you know, shift manager job. Like, so excited. So I'm driving down the road, and I'm driving real fast, right? Anyway, I'm trying to rush to get there. It's twilight, snowing, just like this. The roads look clear, and it was a patch of black ice and swirls around it. I hit, I hit the what you call it? What do you call that thing? What do you call that thing? I hit the fire. Like, I can't even talk, guys. It's sad. Um, that means I need to come off here. But I'm gonna tell you the story, and I'm gonna come off. I hit the fire hydrant, swerve around. So mind you, and then so I'm going one way, swerve around, hit the fire hydrant, going the other way on the road, and hit the Kingdom Hall. And the people were in there for meetings, and they were all up in the front. So I hit the back. I thought life was over for me at that point. I was like, I done hit a church, people up in here worshiping. I'm sorry, Kingdom Hall. I hit the Kingdom Hall. Who knows what's going on in there, right? And how many people I hurt. But thank God, God was on, like, an angel was definitely there with me. I didn't hurt anybody. I'm sitting there crying hysterically, and they're coming over and hugging and kissing me. It's going to be all right. Do we need to call somebody? So they called my husband. He came up and picked me up, and he looked. Now, I say about this car that I was in that I was so ashamed of. That at this point, I love this car to this day. This car, now, mind you, I hit the fire hydrant, swerved around, and hit the Kingdom Hall, took the whole back of the brick wall out. Like, I could literally see them in there, and they're looking at me. I'm looking at them looking at me, right? I see them in there. I'm like, oh my God, I done, I'm going straight to hell. I done hit this Kingdom Hall with all these people. I didn't know who I was hurting. Now I'm crying, panic, and they coming out there. Nobody was hurt, thank God. And they came over to me and they were hugging. Do we need to call your husband? My husband comes, he sees the car, and literally there was one little dent in it. One dent. That was it. The fire hydrant took out the whole back of the Kingdom Hall, the brick wall, y'all. A bunch of bricks all over the place. No scratch on the car. Man, I love that car after that. I used to be embarrassed about that car. I was doing the little silly thing when I would go up to work because everybody had their nice little cute little cars. I parked my car way in the back. Man, after that, I drove my car up there with pride. Got out the car. I would just like hug it because it saved my life. Me and that car has a spiritual bond. When it finally kaput, this was years later. I don't know, years later. Um, it didn't even stop. It just, I came out to start it. It wouldn't stop. It went off to car heaven, y'all. Went off to car heaven. And I literally was like, I gave it a moment of silence because I feel like this car, through God, of course, saved my life. But anyway, I say all of that is be careful because I know that a lot of us is in a snowstorm and the roads may look clear, but there could be some black ice out there. And just please be careful. I know. All of that to tell you that, but that's my reason. That's what we do over here. All right, guys. So I'm going to come off of here. Please be on the lookout for my food video. It's turkey and pinto beans again. And it smells so good because it's cooking. It's in my Instapot. It's comfort food. I'm going to have it over some rice. I don't even think I'm going to cook any vegetables with it or anything else like that. But if you guys have any food suggestions when I do go live, definitely let me know and I'll go ahead and cook them and everything else like that. So be prepared for my big review. And then I'm going out for my birthday and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. My son was born on my birthday. So he is kind of funny because I'm like all about birthdays, parties, whatever. That's me. And him, like I call him up and like, happy birthday. And he's like, oh, it's my birthday. I'm like, boy, you don't forgot your mama's birthday because it's our birthday together. He's like, oh God, mom, I'm so sorry. He doesn't like celebrate birthdays like I do, but he was born on my day. So he's like, if it wasn't for you, mom, I would not be celebrating no birthday, because he doesn't do it, it's just not him. But anyway, birthday is coming up, so I'm definitely going to do a live then and everything else like that. So definitely please come along and join me, guys, and all that other good stuff. So I'm losing my voice. Sorry that I just had the avatar today because I know a lot of people, I actually get emails with people saying to me, why do you always have your avatar? But I don't. Those who follow my page, no, like I got my big head up on there all the time. But sometimes here goes my favorite word, life be lifing. And I'm not about to come up on here with a bonnet. I don't, I think it's cute when people do that. I like that whole thing they do, so in the colorful bonnets. I bet you bonnets are making some big monies now because I'm gonna be honest with you, until I think it was Monique when she talked about the bonnets. I can't remember exactly what she said about it, but I remember it being very controversial. I know the bonnet people made so much money after that because I personally was not wearing bonnets like that. I was wearing scarves and now I'm wearing bonnets. I love bonnets. But anyway, I got to go, guys. I know I said that about 15 million times, but really do. So when you do hear this video and you find it in your heart, please like the video, share the video, and please subscribe if you would like. And with that being said, and I say this on all my platforms, I love you, man. You guys have a blessed day.